Good morning. How you doing? All righty. Ah, being grateful when you ain't. Uh, this is sort of we're riffing on everything from earlier in the week, but just I was listening to Esther Hicks this morning, and it's the same. It's just so important that you connect to the reality that how you feel matters, that you're tuning into the vibration, that your experience of the vibration of something is how you feel, right? That's your tuning rod, that your feelings are your opportunity to tune in to what's happening around you. And it matters that you feel grateful. It doesn't matter that you write a gratitude journal. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my dog, my car. It's not about writing it. It's not about thinking it. It's about experiencing it. And there are times when, you're just not fucking grateful. You're upset or you're angry or you're on it or you're disappointed or you're frustrated and you're just not feeling grateful. And writing in a journal on top of that doesn't make any difference. In fact, it probably makes a negative difference because you're not taking the time to actually experience what you're experiencing and letting it be. And that's the key, that you can, in fact, move toward gratitude. Even if you can't get all the way to gratitude, you can move in that direction by taking a few minutes to do it. And I just think that's the most important work we do, is to not pretend we're supposed to be grateful, to not pretend we are when we're not, and to take the time to just sit. So for this practice, pick an area where you're actually not grateful. You're actively not grateful. You're upset, you're disappointed, you're, challenged, frustrated, sad. Hang on, I forgot the Buddhist precept of turn your phone off. Um, so pick an area. Don't pick something traumatic. Don't pick something that, is therapy worthy. Just an area that you can work on in 10 minutes where you're just not grateful. Maybe you're scared about paying the bills or you know, you have a conflict at work or something. So, but come to this practice with that area. Okay. And then let's get into it. So we'll start with settling into the body, meaning close the eyes if that feels safe. Maybe wiggle the shoulders, feel your feet on the ground, connect to the ground. Giving yourself the space and the time to find yourself in your body, feeling what it feels like to sit in your chair, scanning the body for any excuse me, parts of the body that want attention. You can just rest your awareness on that part of the body. Non-judgmental, loving, kind awareness. Letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Finding a posture that's alert and awake, but not stiff. And becoming aware of the breath. Just noticing the pace, the rhythm. Are you breathing through your nose or your mouth or both? And you're just observing, noticing, checking into what it feels like. If you want, you can label your breath in and out, creating a bigger anchor if you'd like to, because when the mind wanders, you can just bring it back to the breath, in and out. Bringing to mind now that area or situation where you do not experience any gratitude. It's limiting your experience. You just can't tune into gratitude when you think about this. And bring that area to mind. Checking into the body now. Where in your body do you experience this area the most? Do you feel it behind your eyes, in your chest, in your stomach, in your throat? Where's the impact of the frustration or disappointment or anger? Where does it show up in the body? You might put your hand over that part of the body, just hold that area. You don't have to, but if it's there to do, feel free to do that. And then checking in with what that feels like. Just sitting with the emotion, with the feeling, noticing, asking, does it have a temperature? Is it hot, cold, heavy, light? Does it have a color? Does it have a shape? Really checking into the experience in the body of this area. What does this feel like? And I know it's hard to be with hard feelings sometimes, and you might want to turn away. But this is a chance to just sit, really experience what it's like. You might start thinking about what you tell yourself about this area. Just observing the thoughts observing the story. See if you can get behind the waterfall of the thoughts. Just watching the thoughts flow over. As you sit and notice that, keep bringing your attention back to how it feels with no judgment, no assessment, just witnessing, noticing. And around the sensations in the body where you feel it, start to poke around the edges. Expand your awareness out. Just looking around the edges and asking, is there anything out there that I could be grateful for? Anything around the edges of the circumstance. Maybe it's just that you have the courage to face it and sit here today. Or grateful for someone who's helping you through it, or just look to see, is there anything you could be grateful for? And noticing where in the body you feel that gratitude and what that gratitude feels like. Does it have a color or a shape, a weight or a temperature? It's the experience of gratitude. Noticing that experience of gratitude. Notice now that you actually have both frequencies. You can just tune into one, or you could tune into the other. The other doesn't have to disappear. It's not about getting it to go away. It's about focusing your awareness. And you're not pretending the other area is not frustrating, and you're not pretending the other area works all of a sudden or it doesn't feel the way it feels. It does when you focus on it, you can notice it, and you can focus on other things. You can have the full range of emotions that human beings get, some frustrating, some grateful. And just that acknowledgement. Notice how much power that gives you when you choose to tune into the gratitude frequency without pretending anything. When you're ready, you can take a few more breaths. Open the eyes. Come on back. Mm, mm, mm. Well, that was nice. And that's like, what's that? That's like 10 minutes, maybe 12, 13 minutes. Super simple. You've got the power to tune into whatever frequency you focus on, but you got to take a little bit of time sometimes. And that's why practicing during the day makes such a difference. That use your phone as a random alarm, and every time it rings, just take 2, 3 breaths and notice what you're tuned into and see if you can't find the frequency of gratitude somewhere in there. Reps matter more than duration. And keep practicing. And let me know what's up. And tomorrow, I'm back tomorrow. Namaste, motherfuckers.